Hey guys, so today I have a beauty haul for you guys, and I did a little bit of makeup shopping. I went to Sephora, I went to Ulta and Urban Outfitters, and because I have a lot of like beauty stuff that I wanted. To get started on the video, I think I'm gonna do like a MAC first because I got like the least stuff there. Ever since the Sephora haul, I've been like collecting other stuff because there's been like a whole bunch of like sales going on. MAC had a sale for once in like never. They had like a 25% off online, and so I decided to like get a new makeup eyeshadow brush, and it's the 239, which is like a, I don't want my stuff to fall. So I got the 239 brush from MAC, and it's like a little like smudger brush for eyeshadow, and I'm going to use that like underneath because I really don't have one, and the blending brush that I have is way too big, so it kind of gets everywhere, so I wanted to use something a little bit smaller. Next up, I got finally the Fix Plus little spray thing. I have never had this, and everybody always uses it. Ever since I started watching makeup videos on YouTube, everybody has had this, and so I got the little like travel size version because I don't know if I'll like it, and I don't think I'll use that much of it, and if I do, then I'll just get a new one. Like, it's no big deal, but I did want to try it out, so I'm trying this one out, the little tiny Fix Plus. I also got the Prep and Prime 24-hour eye base. I've never used any other kind of eye base. I've used like Urban Decay and Lorac, other than my Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, so I wanted to use or try something new, and this one is the one from MAC. So we're gonna try this one out and see if I like it, see if it's worth it. And lastly, they gave me a sample of the Natural Radiance base, and this is in like the yellow form. So I'm gonna try this primer out and see if I like it. It's super tiny, super cute, so we're just gonna try this out. I've never tried any of their bases either. I haven't really tried any other MAC products except their lipsticks and their eyeshadows, so I thought this would be a good time to like experiment and see if I like any of their like actual face products. It's super loud. So moving on to Ulta, I did get a few things from there. They usually... Hey! Put that lower! Sorry. Moving on to Ulta, I did get a few things because they do send me like coupons. So they do send me coupons on like, spend this much and you get this amount off. So I usually like to get my lashes there. I find that they sell them a lot cheaper than in like CVS or Walgreens. So my favorite lashes, I've like told you guys a million times, but my favorite lashes are the Ardell Wispies, and I got 3 pairs of them because I go through them so quickly. I'm not sure why. I don't know if they're like a little bit more delicate, but I go through these a lot pretty quickly, especially since I do makeup videos, so I do reuse them as much as I possibly can until they look kind of beat up. So I got 3 new pairs, and for some reason they don't always have these, so when I do see them, I get them. They're only like $3.99 there, and while in Walgreens they're like $4.99. The next thing that I got was the NYX Mineral Foundation Stick, and I got it in the shade 4, and I wasn't sure whether this would be my color or not. They didn't really have a lot of like samples for this, but I saw 3 and I saw 6 and 5, and they just didn't really suit me that well, so 4 had to be it. And I've already actually tried it out. I thought it was really good. It's not like super long lasting, but I felt like it was a good coverage, like kind of like an everyday kind of foundation, so I really liked it from the one time that I used it. So I can't wait to start using this a little bit more. I didn't want to like buy a more expensive foundation stick if I really wasn't going to like it. Especially since like the other ones are pretty expensive, and I actually like using like liquid foundation. So the last thing that I got was a translucent powder, and it's from the Ulta brand. I wasn't sure which one to get. I wanted to get the RCMA, but I really don't feel like waiting for it to come in, and I don't even feel like ordering it online because it's kind of annoying and it takes a really long time, and I hate ordering things online because I'm kind of impatient when it comes to waiting for something. So I decided to get this, and I looked up the reviews, and the reviews were pretty good on it. Let me know if anybody has used this, if they do, if it leaves like a white or overcast or not. It's not as white as I thought, so maybe that's good. It looks like it matches my skin tone and my skin color a lot, so we'll see if I like this one or not. And lastly, I got a hydrating milk serum from Pixi, and this one was actually from Target. They were having a sale on Cyber Monday. They were having like a 15% off, I think it was, in store for some reason. So I decided to get this, and I've seen a lot of people use like the serum from Pixi with like more dry, dehydrated skin. So I decided to get this one to hydrate my skin in the nighttime, as well as right before my foundation if I'm going to wear a very drying foundation. And I haven't tested it out just yet. I've used it one time and it's very like hydrating, so I really like that a lot. You can't use too much because then you'll look like overly oily, because I don't have like extremely dry skin, but I do have like some dry areas, like especially around the like under eyes and stuff. So I really hope I like this a lot. It looks so fancy with a little like, you know, vial thing. So, and it's also it's like a milky kind of consistency, which is kind of weird but kind of cool. Oh my god. Do you ever just drink something and like you didn't know you were so thirsty? Yeah, that's how I feel right now, that like I can drink a whole gallon of water. Sippy sippy. Does anybody know the reference? If you'd like to know, I'm drinking a like refresher, strawberry refresher from Starbucks, because one of my friends always had a refresher and I always wanted to try it, so I said why not, because I want to kind of like lay off my caramel frap that I always get, because now I'm gonna like get sick and bored of it if I keep drinking it. So I'm gonna like switch it up to something else. So what would you guys like to see next? I don't know what to pick. Should I pick my Sephora? Should I pick my Urban Outfitters? I think I'm gonna go with my Urban Outfitters. So they have actually a whole bunch of stuff, and I literally got 1,000,001 face masks. So I've been having like this little obsession with face masks for some reason, and they have like 1,000,000 of them, so I decided to get a whole bunch. I had another one but I already tried it. It was a carrot one. So this one's avocado, blueberry, and honey, and these are like, I feel like they're all Korean or something, like type of brand, I'm not really sure. But I have these which are like the more fruity natural ones, I feel. And then I got these from The Solution, which look a little bit more scientific. I don't know, I'm saying stupidities, but these are like hydrating, brightening, and for pores. So I got these as well, so literally one for every day of the rest of the month. And then I got two from Tony Moly. I don't know, one of them is like a pearl mask, which I'm really excited to try out, and the other one is a collagen mask. Not that I feel like I need it, but I wanted to try it out, so I decided to get it. And then the last mask that I got, I'm super excited for. They're the I'm Real brand, and they literally had like 10 different ones, so I got them. I haven't tried any of these out yet. I'm so excited to try them out, and they're so colorful, they're so pretty, they're like perfect for Instagramming, which you guys probably saw it if you follow my Instagram. So yeah, like they have a whole bunch of different ones to choose from. And they're only like $3. But to be honest, I think Ulta sells them cheaper. So you could go and like double check that. And then I also got some hair products because I ran out of my dry shampoo, and this is the Batiste in Coconut and Exotic Tropical smell. This is my favorite smell that they have, and I also feel like Batiste works the best for dry shampoo. I've tried so many different ones, and this one is the one that works for me. And then I also got a little travel size version because when I went to London I didn't have one, and I really regretted that. I should have bought one. This one is cherry, but it smells like very flowery, very soft type of scent, so I really like that one. And I also got a coconut hot oil hair mask. Not sure what it's supposed to do, but it looked pretty good, and it's like coconut, so I had to grab it. I was like, coconut, yeah, put it in my bag. Oh, and I also got an eye mask for underneath the eyes, and it's kind of like a gel, so I'm pretty sure it's for like puffiness and, you know, hydration under the eyes, and you know, that's my thing, so I'll let you guys know if I like that. And I also got an Evian like facial spray for hydration. One of my friends had it when she went to London, and it looked so good, smelled so good, and it really worked as well. It was very hydrating for the face. And I decided to get the Mario Badescu rose water spray. It smells very natural. I'm not gonna say that it smells like great, but it does smell very natural and fresh. So I really like to put that on my face, and I might put some on now. Okay. Yeah. And last but not least, this was like a little free gift that you got. It was a Mario Badescu enzyme cleansing gel. A lot of their products have like cucumber or like seaweed, algae, stuff like that, and I don't really like to use that because I find that I'm allergic to it. So I kind of couldn't use or try any of their other stuff, and I have to double check if this has anything in it. That's why I really like the rose water one, because it doesn't have any of that sort of type of stuff. But yeah, I'm really happy, and I can't wait to start like trying out all those masks. And last but not least, I got my Sephora stuff, so I'm so excited. Like there was like a sale going on online for Cyber Monday, so I decided to get some stuff. And the first thing that I'll like talk about is this real quick though. It's the Philosophy Purity Cleansing Facial Cleanser or whatever, and I got like the 12-ounce bottle. I showed you guys this in my other previous Sephora haul. I had gotten the 3-ounce to try it out, and I absolutely love it. It works so great with my Clarisonic, and so I decided to get like a bigger version because it was on sale, and it was like a $12. It was a 12-ounce bottle, and the one that I got was 3 ounces, and it was $11. So I thought 12 ounces, $15, that's a really good deal. Next up, since I mentioned Clarisonic, I did get this little set, and oh my god, what a waste of money. Why did I buy the brush head by itself? This thing was like, I think it was like $15, first of all. $15 or $20. The brush head by itself is like $25, $30, something like that, something crazy. And this comes with the brush head and a peel wash for the nighttime for the Clarisonic, and it's in the Radiance type of brush head, which is my favorite right now because it is the softest thing in the whole entire world. Like, I don't know why I was using the one for the sensitive skin. That lady did not know what she was talking about, I guess. But the Radiance one is like the softest, and this thing really didn't cost anything at all. Like if they still have it and you have a Clarisonic, then I recommend this one so much. Like it has, it's super soft. Absolutely love it. I stand by it 100%. Next up, I got a Clinique facial cleanser and moisturizer, and to be honest, I don't recommend this one as much. I got it for like dry skin, and it really left my skin feeling so itchy. I had a horrible like reaction to it. I stopped using it and my skin cleared up so well, but when I was using it, I had a horrible reaction, like around the nose area. Like I said, I'm very sensitive to these things, so I am definitely sending this back. But I just wanted to show you guys and like just share with you guys my little like experience with it. I don't know like what you guys would, like how you guys would react to it, but this is how I reacted to it. Also, I found that the cleanser smelled so bad. It smelled like just chemicals, and I was like, what is this? This is Clinique we're talking about. Like, it's supposed to be like a higher end kind of brand to me, like a skincare brand, and you know, it's very well known. So I was super confused when I smelled it. The moisturizer was fine, but I did not find it to be very hydrating as I expected it to be. I mean, it is for dry skin, so I expected it to be a lot thicker, and it just wasn't. It was very liquidy, so I really like did not like this at all. Like, this was not worth it at all. Next up, I got the Smashbox Primer Water, which I already tried out, and it's really good. It's really nice, really refreshing, but it's like, it was like $20, and like my Mario Badescu does this exact same thing. I did get this one before it, so that's why like I have two now primers. I've never really, like, I have used this a little bit or quite a bit. I like that it's silicone free, but I can't really tell you that it holds my makeup like throughout the entire day, because I have only used it like a few times and I really didn't notice that much of a difference. I have used it before my makeup, but once again, I didn't really notice that much of a difference. So not really sure what my opinion is with this one right now. I didn't have a skin reaction, which is good, but for now I don't really know how I feel about this one. Next up, I got the Hourglass Primer, and this is like the little travel size version. It's the number 28, and it is for the more dry skin type. It's supposed to be very hydrating and illuminizing. So I've never tried anything really from Hourglass. Like my sister has like a bronzing trio type of set, like a glow set or whatever. And like you guys saw, she did get like a blush as well. So this is the other thing that I'm trying out from them. It's the primer. And you guys know I'm on a mission to find that perfect primer, but haven't found it just yet. So we're gonna see this one and test it out. And you guys will probably see like a video talking more about it very soon. I also got the Naked Skin color corrector in the green shade, which I've tried out and I don't find that it does what I want it to do. I tried the NYX one out as well. I didn't bring it because I hated it so much. It looked like paint. But yeah, I tried this one out as well, and I feel like it really didn't cover my you know, redness around the cheek area that well. I felt like it just kind of blended into my skin but didn't really do anything, and plus it was green, so you had to put on foundation after you've used this, which is kind of annoying. So I've just stuck with my yellow color corrector from Naked Skin. I think that one is my favorite one. I really don't have to do anything. It brightens up my entire like under eye, and wherever I put it, it just brightens it up, blends perfectly, and I don't even have to put any like anything on it. I don't have to put concealer, I don't have to put foundation, I don't have to do anything. I just put it on and go, basically. So yeah, like I'm just gonna stick with that, because this right here, this is way too many steps for me. And also like the Makeup Forever primer that I have has like a green tint to it, so it's supposed to color correct. So if I'm using that, obviously I'm going to use a foundation with it, because it is like a foundation primer. So I'm just going to stick with that one, and I feel like that one does a better job than this one, because it does like, it doesn't look as noticeable as this one is. And then very quickly, I'm just going to skim over the next two items that I got, and it's the Anastasia Glow Kits. So I got the Sweets, and I got that Glow Kits. You guys know that I've been wanting it, and now I kind of completed the collection finally, because I just find these colors to be so pretty, and just I can use these colors in so many different ways, and I felt like these products are just worth the money. The quality of these products are just amazing, so I really recommend them. If you guys would like me to do any reviews on any other ones, I would definitely do it. I'll probably do it like very soon, so just let me know which one you'd like to see first. I'm totally obsessed with the Sweets and the Moonchild palette right now. Like, they are just amazing colors. And then online I did get some free samples of a few different things. I got a mud mask from Omoro Visca, which I don't even know like what brand this is. I've never seen this. But it's a little tiny little thing like this, and it's like from Budapest, and it's a mud mask for your face. Duh. And then from Ren I got a anti-pollution mist, which is to prime your face. Yes, I got a lot of like priming face primers and sprays and whatever, but this one was free, so I had to like try this out. Another brand I've never really tried out, so I really like that Sephora does this. I know Ulta does it as well, but I don't know why I feel like Sephora is just my go-to. Like I usually never go to Ulta for like my high-end stuff. I'm not sure why. I just feel like if I'm gonna spend money, it's gonna go to Sephora. And lastly, since we did make it to VIB Rouge, we got a little like packet thingy. I don't even know what this is, but it's kind of like a welcome thing that they give you, and it's like this red color because of VIB Rouge, you know. So the inside comes with a little mini NARS blush, and this is like a little pamphlet of the things that it tells you. Like, I already know that, you know, I could get free makeovers whenever, and you get free like 2-day shipping, and you get access to the sales faster and whatever. So the NARS blush, that's what we're interested in, is in the shade Gulu. I'm not sure. It's in the shade Gulu, however you pronounce that. I'm not sure, but it is a gorgeous little shade like this. Super pretty, so gorgeous. You guys know I have like a little mini collection of NARS blushes that I never touch. They're very pretty and put away. They're used rarely on special occasions. I really need to start using them more. So that's it, guys. That's it for my beauty haul. I really hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it, and found it very helpful in the things that I mentioned, maybe the things that I got, maybe it inspires you to get one of those or whatever. Let me know why. I hate living on the corner of a street. I just hate it. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these products and what you guys think of them. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this every week. And also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later in my next video. Bye, guys.